Welcome to the Piss and Vinegar page. This is Mike. Tonight we're going to slow it way down for you. We're going to relax. We're going to break this thing down. Tonight I have two special guests that are going to make appearances on the Piss and Vinegar page. First up will be George, Papa George. You guys know Papa George. He does a fantastic Chicago-style hot dogs in Kentucky. Our second guest will be Jeremy Adams from the Adams Family Food Truck, the Grilled Cheese Man. They're going to be discussing their hardest days and some tips and tricks and advice. So stay tuned. We got something coming up for you.
Hey, listen, man, you asked me what was my worst day vending. You know what, brother? I've been in this game so long, man. I don't think that day has come yet. Yeah, it probably has, but you know what? And I've had so many crazy days that, one day blends into the next. Anyone thinking about getting into this game, I would seriously ask you to do your homework first, because this is not an easy game. Mike makes it look real easy. My worst day vending. Well, you know, man, I've had those days where when the temperatures reach over 95 degrees, and we get a lot of those here, people don't eat. I remember doing an event last year where the heat index was about 118 degrees. Guess what? The only person that made some money was the guy selling water and the other guy who was selling lemonade. Another thing in this business is you have event planners who will tell you that you're going to have so many thousands of people. You know what? I've been to those events. You know, folks don't show up, and then you waste inventory. But Mike, it's been a long day, man. Thanks for inviting me to do this. But I would say my worst day vending, man. I've probably just put it out of my head, man, and just moving on. Okay? Hey, man, take care. Good to hear from you, brother.
Hey, thank you, Papa George. I know that was a rough time, and when it's hot out there, man, it's tough. I don't care what part of the food industry you're in. When the weather's hot, that always makes for tough circumstances. Next up is Jeremy. He had a funny situation with the freezer, and he has some great advice for the new guys and the veterans. So check out my second guest, Jeremy. Thanks again, Papa George.
Hey, Mike, good question. Biggest failure. I guess for me, you always have things come up, throw a monkey wrench in the game, but I'm going to say the biggest failure for me, learning the biz, working the biz, getting to the point I am now, fast forward 4 years, discipline, because when you're in the food biz, it's a full-time job. Even if you do it on the weekends, you're thinking about it all week, preparing all week. You got to have the discipline to write stuff down, make a plan, make a list, make a checklist, check it twice. Be prepared. And, you got to be prepared for anything. Anything can happen. But yeah, I mean, I've got up in the morning, forgot stuff. Everybody forgets stuff, or you forget to plug in the freezer, the night before. I didn't do that, maybe. But yeah, be prepared, dude, because you don't know what you're getting into every day when you wake up. Different things happen every day, and that's just business. But yeah, I guess being prepared, man, because, early on, it's, you're trying to do too many things at one time, and you're scatterbrained, and you don't drink enough coffee, whatever. But yeah, discipline, key, number one. Go through your checklist, make sure you got everything. Do proper planning beforehand, so that the morning of and when you're at the event, it's a whole lot easier. So that's my advice, man. Plan properly.
Thank you, Jeremy. Man, that was some great advice. You're a smart cookie. Okay. My worst experiences, I have so many that it's so hard to pin down one. Um, One of them I remember very clearly, 4 or maybe 5 years ago, we did a thing called Treasures in a Park. It was in a town called Raymore, and the whole town was supposed to be there, and it was supposed to be a fantastic, oh, I don't know, craft show. Well, when we get there, it wasn't a craft show, it was a crap show. There wasn't much going on there, and there maybe been like 15 people that walked through the place the whole time. I may have sold 2 or 3 bags of kettle corn, so I had to pay my help, the gas, the product. We lost money and the entry fee to the event big time. I also went to a county fair in a place called California, Missouri, and our tent got ran over. We had to stay in a horrible rat-fested motel. Oh my God, I could talk for hours, but I won't, because my time is almost over. So thank you, Papa George. Thank you, Jeremy Adams, for all your advice, guys. And this is Mike from Piston Vinegar, and that's been my time.